everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a new setting. I actually moved apartments. There's August and September has been kind of a really crazy month, so I actually haven't filmed in a while, so I know things are always looking different in my videos, but it's because I've been trying to find the best lighting, the best position, where I'm most comfortable, will have access to outlets and things like that. So this apartment is a little bit weird, and so I don't have a lot of access to outlets where I can plug in my camera and my monitor and things like that. So I apologize if things are always changing in my videos, but hopefully that gives a little bit more of a refreshed look each time. Today I wanted to do a quick review of a shampoo and conditioner. I actually love reviewing shampoo and conditioners just because I'm always trying to find the ones that are best for me, and I'm not willing to spend a whole ton of money on it. I know like Pureology gets a lot of good reviews and things like that, but that is just way above my price point. So I tend to go to the drugstore to find conditioners and shampoos that work for my color treated hair. And one of my favorite brands is OGX, and I have another OGX brand here for you. I've done one before on their coconut line, I think, like their Quench H2O line. I'll post that link down below, but that was before I had dyed hair. So I was looking for something that is, you know, fade resistant, sulfate free, silicone free, that kind of thing. So I picked up this one, which is the Orchid Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. They both say that they are for color treated hair. It says right on the front, Fade-Defying, and it also says it has UVA and UVB sun filters, so it's also supposed to help your hair color from fading from the sun. And again, Southern California, it is very, very bright outside. So one thing I will get out of the way right now is if you're looking for a really good sulfate-free conditioner, especially for color treated hair, you're gonna find that a lot of times the shampoo and the conditioner are not very moisturizing, and that's done on purpose. I think sometimes if you have a conditioner that is so moisturizing and it seeps really into your hair follicles and kind of hydrates it, when you're rinsing it out, it also takes some of the color away. So a lot of times these color resistant conditioners are very watery, very thin, and they don't really provide a whole ton of moisture and hydration to your hair. Same with the shampoos. Sometimes you'll find that they don't lather up as much just because they are sulfate free. They don't have those soaps in there, and in some cases they too are kind of watery. So I like my shampoos to be somewhat soapy, I guess, somewhat lather a little bit, even if they're sulfate free. And I've used the Everpure line from L'Oreal for a really, really long time, and that one is sulfate free as well, but I got kind of sick of it and I wanted to try something new. I picked up these. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it is from the color. I really liked this beautiful lilac pink type color, and it also smells really, really nice. Just the really beautiful, I would say floral, but it's a very fresh floral, so I really love the scent as well. And both of these are supposed to be for color treated. They're supposed to have orchid extract and grapeseed oil, which is supposed to help slow premature fading and lock in the color. It says it will moisturize and replenish strands for multifaceted tones and salon perfect color that lasts. And pretty much says the same thing on the conditioner as well. But the conditioner does contain silicone. It does have dimethicone towards the top of the ingredients. Following that is the orchid flower extract and the grapeseed oil extract, as well as acai fruit extract and a bunch of other fruit extracts towards the top of the ingredients list, which I found that was kind of nice. It wasn't just claiming to have orchid oil and then you find that at the very bottom of the ingredients list where it probably has like one drop of that extract in it. No, these actually have it, at least in the conditioner, towards the top of the ingredients list. For the shampoo, it's towards the middle. Just to preface this, if your hair is color treated, but it's color treated with like a darker color like black or very dark brown, and you're not so concerned about color fading, then I still recommend you trying to look for color focused shampoo and conditioner just to repair some of that damage. But if your primary concern is fading and preventing your color from fading, which is what my primary concern is, then I think this is a pretty good option at the drugstore. I have dark brown hair right now, but I also have I used to have really bright red hair. You can see some on some of my other videos, and I'm trying to go for this kind of medium brown mahogany reddish brown hair with some orange in it. So I like a very warm red, and I know a lot of people don't like warm reds. They like really cool reds. They want to get rid of some of that brassiness. I actually like kind of the orangey red feel in my hair, but underneath a layer of brown, I guess. So I want my brown hair to have and maintain some of that rich redness. I don't want it to just be a brown that looks faded and dull. I love the smell. It lathers really nicely, and I noticed that when I'm rinsing out my hair, I don't have a lot of dye coming out of my hair. So sometimes when I use some of my other clarifying shampoos, I can definitely see a lot of the red and brown kind of come out of my hair. But for this one, I haven't really seen that. So as for now, my overall thoughts are that it's great. I do think it's a great option, considering it's only about $6 to $8 depending on where you buy it. I think it was about $6 at Target and about $8 at Ulta, and for one of them, and I really do like it. I think it does help. This one, the shampoo, I was pleasantly surprised. You can see it is a gel formula, but it's very thick, so it actually lasts a pretty long time. It's not a very runny gel that's going to run out really fast, so I do find that it kind of lathers up really nicely. It stays in my hair really nicely, and even though I have to take out a lot, like I do kind of pour out a lot in my hands, I think because the gel itself is very thick, there's actually more in here than it seems. So when I first bought this, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run through the shampoo so much faster than I am gonna run through the conditioner, but that was just not the case. And I tend to use a lot of shampoo, and I know it's not good for your hair, especially if you have dyed hair, but I do tend to use a lot of shampoo, and it's still doing really, really well. The conditioner does, it doesn't hydrate my hair as well, but that's kind of what I've expected. But it definitely does better than some of my red conditioners that I've used. And I've done a video already on how to maintain red hair, and I've had some recommendations, or I guess I just reviewed a bunch of like red color depositing shampoos and their conditioner counterparts. And those are really runny, and they're really meant for like that fiery red hair, I think, where you really are trying to prevent as little of color from fading as possible. And so those are really runny. It barely moisturized my hair. This one seems to do a little bit better, but it's definitely nothing like if you were going to use a normal conditioner. So I do have to use a lot more oils in my hair after I get out of the shower to make sure that it detangles and it looks soft and prevents some of that dry ends and split ends as well. If you are not so worried about conditioner, or you don't use conditioner really in your hair, then I would probably say just pass on this and maybe just buy a regular conditioner that you really like and mix it with a semi-temporary dye, like something like Manic Panic that kind of has your same undertones, or Special Effects color, and that way you can have the benefits of that really thick and nice moisturizing conditioner, but it also has mixed in some dye in there, so it will also deposit a little bit into your hair at the same time, so you're kind of neutralizing what gets rinsed out and what you're putting back into your hair. But as far as shampoos, I really did like this shampoo. I think it's really hard sometimes to find a sulfate-free shampoo that is not going to wash out some of the color and is light enough, and you can always use a little less if you need to. The instructions does say apply generously to wet hair, but you know, if you're really worried, then again, you can always use a little bit less. And just another tip, I always shampoo and condition with cold water, so it takes some time to get used to it, but I usually just do it at the very end of my shower. I'll wash my body first and everything, and then flip my hair over and then run it with cold water, so that way the cold water is not running over my body and freezing me. So if I had to purchase it again, I would purchase the shampoo first, and I'd probably just skip out on the conditioner. It just didn't do too much for me, but as far as the smell, and if you're looking for something sulfate free and something a little bit nice, I definitely recommend it. So that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any recommendations from the drugstore of your favorite color fade resistant shampoos, please leave them down in the comments and I'll definitely check those out. And if you have any other shampoo and conditioners that you'd like me to try out, definitely leave me a comment and I will check those out. I just bought 2 new shampoo and conditioners. It's from the Maui line, I guess, or it says Maui on it, and I've never seen it at Target, so I figured I'd try that one out as well. So that's it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!